Okay, so I think I may have actually secured my strawberries. Um, yeah, that's a strawberry plant, believe it or not. And I've actually pulled some off of there already today. But I was starting to lose a couple. I was starting to lose the ones on the very top, right? They were just disappearing before they were even like fully red. So that tells me that something was crawling up there or landing on there and nabbing them. And this has gone on for years, you guys. There's been years where I got no strawberries. There's been years where I got, one or two if I was lucky. Half of one because the other half would be eaten, right? So I thought, you know what? This year I did two things differently. Number one, the plant is no longer on the ground. Okay, it's on a little plastic stand that actually is a hand-me-down. That's coming in very handy. And then I've used this. This is flexible. This is plastic, okay? And I've used this in the past in the garden, but as the critters have increased and grown, I have to use regular chicken wire or, the whatever the heavier duty stuff is, whatever that's made of. I don't know. But anyway, but the plastic doesn't work anymore, right? So I still had this in the garage, and there's nothing wrong with it. Now, it was in 3 pieces, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever, because I probably would have cut it all up anyway. So I took the 3 pieces, and I wrapped 2 pieces around the side, and I zip-tied them. Oh, and that's another thing. Something was starting to chew at it. I don't know if you can see. See, that's not me that cuts that. So something was starting to chew at it. So I took the 2 pieces and I wrapped them all the way around, and I zip-tied them in very specific spots, right? So there's a spot right there, down at the bottom, and then another spot up here. And then there's 2 more zip ties, 2 more zip ties in the back, right? That's holding the wrap around this container. And then I had 1 piece left, and I wanted to kind of form a dome. I don't know how tall this plant is going to get. It's never had a chance to do much of anything, right? I didn't work from home before, and so I didn't probably give it enough water. But what I found this year is, and I repotted it too, right? Which is another reason that it's doing so well, because it's got garden soil in it. Yeah, the crap garden soil, which is not crap, okay? And this is without a frequency sticker, which I'm getting ready to put on here in a minute, but crap, which I actually should have done before I... But I'll show you how I open it, so I'll get in there and put a sticker on maybe. But anyway, I took the 3rd piece to make this canopy thing. So, I mean, only the very lightest of birds is going to be able to light on this, and they're not going to be able to reach what's inside. And the chipmunks, it's not going to hold their weight, right? This is similar to what I did over the herb garden, if you remember that. And that's been working actually really well. So I just hope that they don't like dill, because the dill is growing up through it, but whatever. But if this starts to get close, I can adjust this. I didn't want to cut it, right? So I just strategically folded it, because I need it to be, I need all of the pieces, this piece in particular, to be the full size, so that if I need to, I can unfold and redo the canopy to make it larger, taller. Capiche? Does that make sense? So that's what I did. And then what I did was I zip-tied it in 2 places to the back, to the ones that are standing up, and I just flat out used zip ties. So those are permanent. This one's actually a zip tie too, because it was giving me a issue, and there was a big gap that I wanted to close up, so I zip tied that. But this side, what did I do with this side? Oh, it's a twisty tie. Look, you know how you get these on different things, like on grocery products and stuff? I save these, you guys. They come in handy. I like them. Or if you have like kitchen garbage bags and you don't use the ties. So I twist tied that, and then this is where I'll go in, is in the front. And I used a silver one so that I can see it a little bit easier. And if I need to get in here and pull strawberries out, and I'm not left-handed, so bear with me, I'm gonna leave it right there, and I can reach my little hand in and go in here and pull strawberries, right? See, these are the ones I lost up at the top. I don't know if you can see that. They're gone. But I've gotten like 5 out of here so far, so it's okay. And I got some others, and it's flowering, and it'll be fine. It just needs more water than I think I originally realized, but it's also, and that's a weed. So I'm gonna pull that out while we're in here, because that is, I don't think that's a strawberry, that's a weed. I'm gonna pull it out. Oh, this is an oak tree. Holy shit, is that an oak tree? That's oak, you guys. Oh, okay, we're gonna put that off to the side and put it in a pot. Holy crap. Oak trees around here are actually not very common because they get so damn big. And if you try to buy one, like, that's money to get a mature enough oak tree that you can actually transplant it. But, you know, I got a little bit of space. I think I'll be okay. I could totally use an oak tree back there. That's oak, but I didn't realize they had these little doohickeys. Look. This is fun. I didn't realize that's what they grow. Is it an acorn that they grow out of? Got me. I don't know a damn thing about oak trees. I know a little bit about walnut. But, alright, so we're just going to put that on here for a minute, and I'll get him in a pot tonight. Anyway. Alright, so I'm going to pause while I get my frequency sticker, and we're going to stick that on the inside, so. Okay, so I got a frequency sticker. Oh, I forgot to take the back off. Actually, I don't need to take the back off. Watch this. This is what I did on all the seedlings. I'm just going to, like, throw it in here. I'm going to put it down there into the soil and let all that beautifulness just get absorbed, and it'll get rained on. And wait, I want it sticking kind of up. I'm going to put it on the side. Okay, there. Oh, and I'm stuck. Kinda. A little bit. Okay, nope, I'm good. Alright. And then I'll put my little twisty thingy back on through, and it'll be closed up for the night, and we'll see how this does. The only thing that's still worrying me is whether or not they can actually chew through here. But I've got it wrapped all the way around, and it's backed up against the foundation, which is concrete. And then I put stuff around it, right, so that it'll kind of discourage them. But let me tell you something. Squirrels, I mean, chipmunks not so much, but squirrels, I've used this underneath mulch, and they eat right through it. It's amazing. So we'll see how this does. I need another potted plant to put here. Now this one, you guys, I might have to completely redo this and actually create a small semi-permanent structure, and I'll tell you why. This is either a raspberry or blueberry bush. I don't remember because I bought 2, and I bought one of each, and only one of them made it. So you can't wait too long to get them in a pot. But here's the fun part. I didn't buy this year. I bought this last year, and I put it in this pot last year, right? And it was much smaller. Like it was, you know, a couple little sticks, the way they sell them in the feed store. And I left it in the pot, and I left the pot out here all winter. The pot. You're normally not supposed to do that. That's normally kind of a big no-no. And if you do that, you're supposed to cover the plant, right? Because I'm in zone 5. Winters here suck, okay? But it made it. It came back. As soon as it warmed up and got enough rain, I mean, this thing freaking exploded. And it's been growing new growth ever since. I'm really excited. So, I don't know whether or not they bear fruit the first year. I have no idea, but I'm just thrilled about how healthy this sucker is. I'm just thrilled. It got eaten up. Seems like everything this year is getting eaten up by bugs, but They're either gone or they can't climb. I don't know. So I don't know what's in there. Don't know, don't care, because the rest of it looks great. But if it does start producing, I'm going to have to do the same thing with this. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to deal with this. And then in another totally separate video, I'll show you my Concord grapevine. Yep, Concord grapes. Green Concord grapes. Beautiful postcard, perfect grape bunches last year. Do you think I got any grapes off that grapevine? Hell no. So, we're going to have to do something about that this year. What? Pfft, anybody's guess. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So I might have to do the same thing with this. But in the meantime, no more stealing my strawberries. Haha.